this book I'm writing or developing at the moment, it is actually about obviously my age and the fact I am what you'd definitely call a late bloomer entrepreneur. I'm 54 in 2 weeks. And, you know, I'm still figuring stuff out, but I think I've only really been getting my shit together the last 2 years. And I think I'd like to give hope to, again, many of your watchers and anyone else listening and watching this, is that it's never too late. It's never too late. You know, I've made huge mistakes right up to the age of about 51. In the last 3 years, you know, I'm starting to figure stuff out. So I think for anyone that is in the corporate world or a late stage entrepreneur, I'm only just getting started. I genuinely feel at this age and in this season right now, I'm only getting started. And you've got like quite a few years younger than me, so almost 18 years younger. So you'll probably be a billionaire when you're my age, man. And if you're not, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. So that is, obviously Pete's very heavily into biohacking as well, so I'm not going to try and go off on a tangent. We can go into this later on. Yeah. But one of the things I also think that the ability, say, possibly for me to be a billionaire at some point in my life, if I can live to like 130, it's the compound effect of time makes it so much easier now with healthcare, biohacking, all this other type of stuff. So I think it's interesting you say that, because I also feel like I started late, and because I see so many people now we work with who are 20 to 25 and maybe making like $100,000 a month. I'm like, dude, I was making like 12 grand a year at 21.
Yeah.
So that gives me perspective, but I find it then interesting watching people that age sometimes, and I see like one or two sides of the coin. I see people really switched on making right decisions. I can see people, it's just like, it's a car crash kind of waiting to happen, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think without wanting to sound ageist about it, but having a few extra years and some extra grey hairs than most other new entrepreneurs or the younger entrepreneurs, I think people my age or in my generation, boomers, I think my kids call me, we've lived a different life to, say, my kids who are in their early 20s, who have grown up with, you know, call it tech, social media. It's been the norm for them, whereas we had to learn about it and stuff as well. So I think it's, from a generational perspective, it is a whole new paradigm, whole new world that my generation lives in. And, you know, again, I think it gives hope to the late stage entrepreneurs. But one thing I have noticed is a lot of the newer generation, the younger generation, I should say, they don't know they're born. The stuff we've gone through to get to where we are today, I think gives us more life lessons, which gives us a different perspective to what they've been growing up with. And I'm not cussing them or anything like that. I'm just saying it's a different perspective. It's a different outlook on life. And I think there's the experiences that we've got gives us a different frame of reference to whatever we do in our lives, what we apply it to, especially in business as well.
Well, even I can give an example that I'm seeing right now is when I first started my online business 2015, 16, I saw what was happening in social media, and the exact same thing's happening now with AI. It's like another like big evolution in terms of like the world marketing, how things are kind of working. And then there's always like first movers who have like advantage, or technically I'd actually say the second movers. The first wave of people kind of figure shit out, and then people maybe like a couple months after see what people did wrong and then kind of learn from it. But like the amount of people who aren't taking that kind of seriously right now, for me, I can see it's the exact same pattern happening again that happened in 2015 and 2016 when social media started. It's like, well, this is a fucking no-brainer. So I think that's when you've been around longer, you see these kind of season cycles. And even, I'll give an example in terms of 2020, 2021 was like the easiest time ever to make money, in my opinion. Like everything just seemed to crush because I think the economies were all flying. Post-COVID, money was just pouring into everything.
Yeah.
It like literally anything that you could touch just fucking worked.
We had our best year in COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that cycle will come about again, and it's just waiting for that to kind of happen, I think, to then kick in. But I think a lot of people sometimes quit way too early and they're expecting to become a fucking millionaire overnight in like a week, whereas the reality is it's like it's going to take a bit of time.
Taking years. I mean, you know, there's a meme I think I saw on the internet where the guy's hacking away
the gold.
coal mine, and the diamonds are just on the other side, and he walks back. That's life. And the iceberg analogy as well, right? The success people don't see. They see the 20% on the top, but not the 80% underneath the water.
Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner, and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book in a call with us and walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge, huge opportunities for you to scale.